Well, I guess that in the world where all of the food is canned, the one with the opener is considered essential. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling vlogger who always tells it like it is. Before I start, prayers go out to the newest resident of heaven, Howard Finkel. He was the first wrestling announcer I've ever heard, and his voice will be missed on WWE, especially announcing the Hall of Famers at WrestleMania. He was a great man. Vaya con Dios, Howard. Now, I touched upon this last week, but let me know what I've learned since. Last week, the Orange County Sheriff's Office in Florida was sent to the WWE Performance Center and informed them that as they were not an essential business, they should follow the stay-at-home order by the governor and close the center down for the remainder of the order, which would currently be the end of April, though that could extend. This meant that everyone would have to leave and the WWE would no longer be able to tape Raw, NXT, or SmackDown. But funnily enough, the very next day, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis sent a memo to the Sheriff's Office proclaiming that the essential businesses list to include, quote, employees at professional sports and media production with a national audience. And lo and behold, the WWE fits that mold. So, the WWE has joined a list that includes police and firefighters, hospital doctors and nurses, certain restaurants and many grocery stores, power plant workers and delivery people, both of mail and food. The WWE is now, as far as Florida is concerned, an essential business and has been given the green light to keep taping their shows. The next episode of NXT will be the last live show before they go to a fairly aggressive taping schedule through early July. And the arguments have yet to subside about just how essential the WWE truly is. On the one hand, the WWE is committed to helping the tired, panicky public forget about all the COVID-19 news, if only for a few hours at a time. And let's face it, pro wrestling is the only sports out there now. The NBA is still shut down, as is the NHL. Major League Baseball won't start until June, if at all. ESPN and Fox Sports have resorted to playing classic games to satiate the starved sports fans. The WWE, and in a way AEW as well, are the only new sports out there. A physical sports opera that can show up on ESPN.com's homepage is still cranking out content while everyone else hides away. That's got to be essential, right? On the other hand, with everyone in the country told to practice social distancing and stay at least 6 feet from everyone else, it does seem kind of odd to see two men or two women actually grabbing each other, even if it is scripted. Some people believe that this is a slap in the face of those trying to keep the coronavirus from spreading, that the WWE is not following the same rules everyone else has been asked to follow. Others still wonder what exactly is so essential about this soap opera when real soap operas have shut down taping. Now, to play devil's advocate, the WWE is serious about the safety of its superstars and crew. When not on camera, everyone is asked to wear a face mask and keep social distances, and everyone is tested on a daily basis just like at other jobs. They're asked about their history over the last 2 weeks and are given an examination that includes a temperature check. If anyone has the symptoms of COVID-19, they are immediately sent away to a proper hospital for testing and then into quarantine. So you can't say they're not treating this any less seriously than other essential businesses. But the odd thing is how quickly DeSantis changed his tune on what constitutes essential businesses, right? Well, word has it that Vince and Linda McMahon actually contacted DeSantis and talked it out, Republicans to Republican. Linda was on the Small Business Board in Washington for a few years, remember. Rumor has it that the McMahons donated over $1 million to Florida for COVID-19 recovery efforts, and after some more chit-chat, DeSantis amended the list to include those like the WWE. Very interesting. And why were the McMahons so adamant about getting on the list? Well, it might have something to do with the TV deals the WWE has in place with USA and Fox. The deals state that the WWE must put on a certain number of live shows, or the WWE could lose some money. And since TV is the company's biggest revenue stream these days, certainly not the arenas, they apparently just couldn't afford to shut down, even for a few weeks. So chances are they might have strong-armed DeSantis, who was approved the hell out of by the president in the 2018 elections, Vince's buddy, into caving in and claiming the WWE gives revenue to the state. After the bath Vince took with the XFL, I doubt he's good for any revenue these days. But there you have it. For one reason or another, for better or for worse, the WWE is now considered an essential business in Florida. They'll keep taping at the Empty Performance Center for at least the next 2.5 months, have money in the bank up in Connecticut at the HQ where no one can tell them what to do apparently, and continue entertaining us when we've run out of stuff to see on Netflix and Hulu. Because, as I said at the big start, they're the only ones with an opener, while the rest of the sports world is canned. It's all about the money, isn't it? I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling blogger who always tells it like it is. Stay safe, and I'll see you.